Hey, this is Fred from WP Shout with the next video in this WP no code build series. So, where we left it, we had just figured out some really weird stuff about layout across the 3 Beaver Builder pages on this site, so that's good that we got that figured out. Where I'm at now is I want to make these demo pages more interesting than just, hey, it's a blog post, but the thing is called a demo. Like I want a section at the bottom where it talks, or maybe at the top where it talks about like the tools I used and what I learned and the core takeaways, that kind of thing. And you do that in WordPress with custom fields. And adding custom fields is very easy. It's very easy to add custom fields to WordPress, but what's difficult is displaying them without using code. So I added a custom field called demo meta. This is the field group. Demo meta is the field group, and there's one field in it called technologies used. This plugin is called Advanced Custom Fields, and the basic version of it is free. And if we go to this one demo, you'll see that we've got the technologies used thing, and I put some text into it. But then, how do we actually display it? How do we display it on this page? I thought, okay, well, maybe we can do it in Beaver Builder, but turns out there's no easy way. So I'm going to disable Beaver Builder for this site just to not make things too complicated. So that video went unresponsive. Let's see why. Okay, because the whole embed is broken. So I'm just gonna, oh wait, this is code. Okay, sorry. Old habits die hard. Okay, so why don't we go here, and I'm just gonna delete this, paste in the embed again. That ought to fix it. So basically I did a fair amount of reading, and it's like, how do you display custom fields and things like that without code? And I stumbled on this thing, Beaver Themer, that as much as I love Beaver Builder, I've never bought. It's not a theme. As you can see, I already own the Beaver Builder theme. And Beaver Themer is something completely different. It's not the plugin, it's not the theme. It's actually a completely separate plugin that lets you template. You can see that the actual name of the folder, so the thing they originally named it before they renamed it Beaver Themer was actually Beaver Builder Theme Builder. So it's like a templating engine. It's a way to make templates that are repeatable. So like every post of type demo will look like this, for example. Now I pretty much have no idea how to use it, so I bought it. It was expensive, and that kind of sucked, but I'm thinking that it's gonna really kind of fill a pretty big hole in terms of what we're able to do on this site, which is, again, I can make a demo post, but it looks like a blog post, and I can't really do anything custom with it. So let's see how it goes. Easily build themer layouts for your archives, posts, forward pages, and more. All right. So themer layouts, okay. And again, I have not read the documentation. All right. No themer layouts found. So single demo, and it is up. Okay. So it looks like it's asking me, what is this thing? And I'm telling it it's a singular post, and I want to create an entire layout. I have high hopes for this plugin because Beaver Builder builds really good stuff, but again, I have pretty much no idea how to use it. So it's a singular. What is this? It's a singular demo? All demos? Yeah, I don't think we want any rules. I think we just want it to be all demos are like this. So let's publish it, and I'm betting that what that does is completely break this. So let's see if that's true. Yes, it does. Okay, so I think we're on the right track. Yeah, so the layout looks horrible. So we're going to edit it. I guess we do it within Beaver Builder itself? Oh, maybe we don't want this. Maybe we want full width contained? Let's try that. Okay, that's something. Boxed, how about? Let's see what that does. Doesn't really change anything. Okay, these are all theme options for the layout of this thing. All right, well, let's just go with full width stretch then, so that we have full freedom to do what we want. Okay, so I guess we'll launch Beaver Builder and see what we get. So I'm guessing this is the post title. So how does this work? Nice. So the plus button is like a variable. So that's awesome. I mean, this looks obviously so terrible. I wonder where it got this whole layout from. So the background is a photo. And we really kind of want this whole thing to be on a white background, don't we? That would help a lot. We're gonna get rid of this. Why is everything on a blue background? I guess that's the theme default. So I guess we gotta go through each of these rows, and we gotta say that you are on a white background. And then this is a YouTube video. And this is more white backgrounded stuff. And then this is the author, I guess. Author bio. Guess we could leave that. Posted in. This is interesting. It's like a little shortcode thingy. That really works. That's cool. And then here's the comments area. Okay, so first things first. Can we... All right, so it's on a... So all these things need to be... Oops, didn't mean to open the customizer. I think what I'm going to do is pull in that saved row that was white on a white background, because that'll give us some stuff we actually want. And here's the post content. That's cool. So it's like a variable. Like the post content is a variable. It changes. Like it's not manually typed in. It's... If you look, I'm assuming, yeah, so it's actually just like a module called post content, which is really cool. I think we don't want any padding. Yeah, because everything's on a white background now. what's going on with this blue thing. I guess we don't want any margin either. Okay. And so we'll start there. I think I'm going to duplicate this row, or actually, I'm just going to take all these elements, just push them into this row. And then they'll get the benefits of being in a row that's the way we want. Not sure what all this stuff is. Really not sure. Separator. Oh, boring. Is this a separator also? Yep. Don't want that. And then here's the comments area. Okay, let's see how far we are if we just do it like this. Okay, so somehow this broke out of its row. I must have screwed that up. But it's an improvement, I would say. Now, why does the header look so silly? It's because everything is white, white, white. So, this kind of needs a featured image. I wonder, hopefully we can make that a variable. So, Beaver Builder. How did you get out of this row? How'd you do that? And then this, whatever it is we don't need. I'm seeing some weird padding and stuff. It's like the reply thing is like set in from everything. So I wanna, why is that? Why are you set in from everything? Spacing. Modules. Why do you have that line above you? What if I put you here? Still got a line above you and you're set in. It must be that the actual... Maybe it's the column? Yeah, it's got a bunch of right and left padding. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that then. So that's not the problem. Maybe it's just the way it is. You see this line goes all the way to where it's supposed to go, but then the actual comment section is set in a little bit. Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's see how they did this. So, post info. Yeah, we want demo categories. We want to show. Author first, then the date. I think we're going to just get rid of comments. We don't need a comments count at the top of it. Nobody cares. Or I don't think they do. I think this looks pretty good. Style. Sure. Last updated. All right. So this I want to be, do I want the background image on it? I guess I do. And I guess what I want is that the background is a photo. Post feature, nice. Okay, cool. That's really good. Can I set what size I want? Oh, that's the way it already was. It's just the featured images. Okay, so I see. So the featured image is problem. Well, we could overlay it with a lot of white and see how that looks. Well, not that much. Or we could overlay it with a lot of blue. I probably should not have made this thing's featured image like the theme itself because it just looks super crazy. Probably shouldn't have. Maybe what I want is the featured image first. And then, yeah, I think I just want to do it the old-fashioned way. I think I just want the featured image and then the title. I don't want one on top of the other. It's too much trouble. Of course, that's going to need some padding and stuff. Looks pretty awful, actually, but yeah, that's fine. This is so cool. So basically you hit the plus and you can choose whatever you want it to be. All this data. Really cool. Pretty sure. Okay, nice. Okay, how I built a VP no code. Style, general. Order, advanced. Order, style. Okay, so alignment. All right. Yeah, not the most options, but that's all right. Why don't we give this, is 80 too much? Yes, it's way too much. But we might want 80 on the row itself. All right, I keep making that mistake. It's probably too much also. All right. Whoops. Oh no, that was a mistake. And again, there's no undo. There's no undo on Beaver Builder. So we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to duplicate the row. Delete almost everything out of it. And then I think what we want really is a module. Oh, okay, well, first of all, we want the row to be full width, and we want its contents to be full width too. And we don't want any padding or whatever at any width, including phone width. And then we want, so how do you do this? Themer modules? Post info? Featured image. Cool. All right. So yeah, the post featured image. Now, does it give us a chance to choose the size we're going to use or not? Because I would like that. Oh, this is an image, but we probably want the thing to be a background image, don't we? Or do we? Maybe we don't care, actually. Actually, maybe this can all be in one row. I'm not sure what happened there, but we just really want the featured image here. And is this all in one row? Yeah, there's something there that I'm going to delete. It's all in one row. Cool. I'm a little bothered by this. Don't know what the story is here. Let's look at it again. Why are you narrow like that? So you will go wide, but then you still got like padding on the sides. Pretty sure there's really not much we can do about that, because whatever it is, whatever this padding is, it's like built in. It's like built into the actual element itself. So it's just gonna have to be a little bit. I mean, we could put like a negative margin on it, but I just don't want to like, I don't want to like start janking up the site too bad. What I'm talking about is like, if we did this, but you see, even then the line goes out past where it's supposed to go. Really not sure why they would code this to have like margins you can't get rid of, but that's fine. Don't need this. Don't really need this. All right. Okay, so the whole point of me wanting to use this thing was actually, first let me just give this a little bit of top margin. Don't want it to be running into the featured image. I like that. Yeah, so the whole point of me getting this thing and spending the money and stuff was sorry, my attention just got zoned by like the recursiveness of this. Are we able to change the header? Or what do we really want here? It's used to this part being blue. Like all the other layouts, this part is blue. Well, yeah, blue and then a white thing, and then you've got the actual content, which is pretty awkward. Like it doesn't look very good to me. So what can we do? And we could just do a blue line. So it has no margins or padding or anything. Border. Okay, well, I'm just going to try something stupid before I try that. Oh, right, but this is the whole row. Okay, I am going to try the border. So general, styles, default. Color is blue. Width is 1 pixel on top. Or, okay, let's say 55 pixels, because it's like I'm not seeing these borders when I make them. Yeah. I just don't see the border. It's like I told it to have a border, but it didn't listen. So is the border on rows just like non-functioning then? Is that how that works? Style. Oh, solid. That's what we need. Okay. It's weird that you have to specify that. Why would you have to specify that? I don't know. But we could... 2 is too much. Okay, so we could give it like this ultra thin little border that just says, hey, you're the header and I'm the body. I mean, I guess the footer has the exact same thing. So is that natural? You go from the home page where it's got the blue stuff, the about page where it's got the blue stuff, the blog page where it does its own thing, watch demos, go here. You've got this. It's not bad. I mean, I could live with it. Wait. No, don't want to do that. I can live with it, but before I do that, I'm just gonna see what would happen if I guess, yeah, we're gonna say done. I'm gonna have to duplicate the row again. All right. Delete most of the stuff in it. And as far as I know, by the way, there's no quicker way to delete things. Then delete this in the row below. And yeah, maybe what we can do is let it be blue. Give it 80 pixels all around. Well, at least on the top and bottom. I'm not sure where the columns might be involved with like the left and right and stuff, and I don't want to worry about it. I mean, that looks pretty good to me, at least for this image. If it only had a border, which we could, easily add, maybe like a white border. This is a photo style. Let's give it a solid white border. Yeah, nah. Border's a little clunky. It's like a little bit. Maybe we could make it more unobtrusive. If the color was like, well, this is not going to be unobtrusive, but oh wow, actually that's not as bad as I thought. We could make it black. Or we could make it like gray or washed out. I think the white just pops too much. Ah, that's pretty nice actually. Yeah, I like that actually. Let me just actually go to the demo itself. I like that. Yeah, I really like the way that looks. I just want to test it with another featured image. I decided I think I want to replace the guy drinking coffee from the About page. I just don't want to confuse people, but I don't know what to replace it with. So that one's kind of a conundrum. Oh, and you know what sucks is like, see how long this is taking to load? You know why that is? It's because I'm on a phone wireless because my internet provider's not good. Just like for today, it's my actual router's been out all day. But the other reason is because I don't get to specify what size I want to load in, and I do not like that. I don't want to have to think about like huge images loading in accidentally. So, what can we do about that? Anyway, I like the way this looks. What if we had a small image? What would that look like? Like an image that's not terribly tall. Like an image shaped like a pack of gum. Okay, so this one's pretty wide for how tall it is. I just want to make sure, like, yeah, stock photos are definitely the stuff of nightmares. God, where do they? Okay, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, yeah, so it just sort of conforms to the size of the image, whatever that is. That's cool. So how do I get it to where I think this is cool. This is saying, hey, do you want to edit this template you put together? Which is what I do want. So it's like giving me that option. Show title attribute. It's not going to give me the choice, is it? There it is. Size large. Sick. Yeah, you can tell it's a... Oh my, that's great. Okay, that is great. Glad I clicked that gray little wrench. All right, now how do I go? Yeah, I think that's great. So anyway, the reason I installed this thing is because I want to be able to you know, have like a cool looking section at the top that like talks about decisions I've made. And like, I don't want this just to look like a blog post. I want it to have stuff on it. And I don't know how to do that. And I'm pretty sure that Beaver Themer is the way to do it. Okay, so we can't be working with standard modules. We have to be working with Themer modules. Post title, comments, post content. I really want none of this stuff. I want, what is this? Okay, whatever. UABB, ultimate add-ons for Beaver Builder. The light version of that ships with Astra. Maybe it's post info. Maybe that's what they mean by like, nope, didn't want that. Post content? That doesn't sound right. That's just going to be like all the letters in the, all the words in the post. Yeah, not what you want. Time to read the documentation. Which I have closed. Let's see. Beaver Builder. Okay, Beaver Themer ACF. ACF field connection example. What? Call to action on their homepage that they. Okay. Create a layout in Beaver Builder with. Oh no, do I have to create my own? Field connections are available in both regular Beaver Builder layouts and Themer layouts. Regular layouts and Themer layouts. Is this a... All right, so I think what this is telling me is that, do I have to go in here and make a new one that is like specifically for ACF maybe? I'm gonna call this ACF maybe. I don't really want to do this. Yeah, I don't think this is right. So what custom fields do we have? We have demo meta, which should be good enough for us to get started. So post info is really the closest. Post info, but I'm just thinking maybe it's not right. Yeah, it's not what we're talking about. When the ACF plugin is installed, the list of field connections in Beaver Builder modules displays an advanced custom fields section. Wow, this is confusing. There's got to be a clearer explanation of this, I'm pretty sure. This also looks pretty dated. What can I do with Beaver Themer? Singular layout, yeah. Beaver Themer supports the advanced custom fields plug. Yeah, okay, got it. So there's two. Okay. Let me just look in my history. Like there was something about. Nope. Connect to ACF fields. Themer. Field connection basics. That's what I was already looking at. Oh no, my phone's ringing. And it cut my internet out, so I'm gonna have to cut this short.